You are hereby reassigned to work in our branch in the state of Oregon, USA, starting next year. We have high hopes for you.
What? Hi, my name is Kazuki Kohata. I'm a 24-year-old employee who works in the sales department of a trading company that has been around for about 10 years. At the beginning of February, I suddenly received a relocation notice from the section chief. Me? Relocated to America? But it's way beyond my ability. I can't even have a proper English conversation yet. By March, my relocation was announced to the whole department, and they threw me a farewell party.
Our company deals with all sorts of businesses, but what does the Oregon branch do? I thought it was just a warehouse.
Yeah, and I wish it was located in California. I mean, why Oregon? Most Japanese people are not familiar with Oregon, including me. As the farewell party came to an end, I asked my girlfriend, Risa Ayabe, if we could have a walk back home together. But then...
Well, I think it's high time we broke up.
Huh?
You're being transferred to a place I haven't even heard of. Sounds like a demotion to me. I'm out.
As she said that, she leaned over to the man next to her. Yota Umaho was also my colleague.
She's been asking me out for some time now. Obviously, my future looks more promising.
Sorry, but that's how it is. Come on, Yota, let's go.
It's not my fault for being born handsome. But don't worry, I'll take good care of Risa.
On this day, I lost my girlfriend whom I had been dating for almost 6 months to a colleague. Whoa, high above the sky. A week later, I left America from Narita Airport, still heartbroken. I guess I've lost a reason to go back to Japan for a while. After a 9-hour-long flight, I finally arrived at Portland Airport in Oregon, USA. Someone who speaks Japanese is supposed to pick me up, but I wonder where. Huh? Suddenly, a peculiar person dressed in Japanese clothes appeared in front of me. Whoa, that's quite unique. I'll try not to meet her eyes.
Hey there!
She's coming over.
Are you Japanese?
Yikes, she's talking to me. The strange figure marched up to me and peered right into my face. I instinctively turned my head away.
Are you Kazuki Kohata?
Huh?
Bingo! Hi, I'm Olivia Medford. I've come to pick you up.
She removed the warrior helmet as she spoke, and there was a stunning lady with beautiful blonde hair.
You're Katsuki, right?
Yeah.
Good. I've got my car parked outside, so let's go. Let me change first. I thought I'd give you a warm welcome with a touch of Japanese culture.
Well, that costume was quite surprising even for us Japanese. She drove me from the airport through the town on her car. We talked to each other in Japanese. Olivia-san, I must say, your Japanese is very fluent.
You can call me Olivia, and thanks for the compliment.
We soon parked the car and started walking. Seems like we weren't that far away from the airport. The town was called Beaverton, the home of a major shoemaker which I hadn't really heard of.
I've always been fascinated by Japan's unique culture. And I've been requesting a transfer to Japan. I'm even studying Japanese for the day I actually get to live there. I'm recently watching a Japanese YouTube channel called Love Koi Manga. It helps me learn real-life Japanese. There's also an English version of the channel, but I tried watching it in Japanese to study.
You're watching RomComs? She first took me to a place where I was going to live. What? But this is your house, and you live here by yourself?
Ta-da! You're welcome to stay at my place.
You gotta be kidding me.
Seems like I forgot to sign the contract for your new house. So I thought you might like to stay at my place rather than our company housing for bachelors. A couple of days ago, it turned out that the guy who lived in that housing had a liking for men.
Ah.
If you prefer to live with him, I'll take you there. He's a real macho, so he fancies you. It'll be hard for you to escape.
I guess I owe one to you. I thanked Olivia from the bottom of my heart. The next day, Olivia took me to my new workplace. I introduced myself to the others. I am Kazuki Kohata, and I just arrived from Japan. It's my first time working abroad, and I am very eager to learn from all of you. I introduced myself in English, and they greeted me with an applause. I was relieved. Seems like they're nice people. Around the same time, Risa Ayabe and Yota Umaho in Japan were...
Aren't you lonely that your ex isn't around anymore?
Not in the slightest bit. I mean, we don't usually get sent abroad in the second year, do we? You probably caused some kind of problem and got kicked upstairs. And in terms of future prospects, I realized that you were much more reliable. Your side job is on the roll. You two ought to be aware that you're on the job right now. Get a grip of yourselves.
They were causing trouble. Food weight, no issues. Cosmetics, 24. Should be okay. In my new office, I was assigned to check import documents and to support Japanese customers, which is rather strange because I used to work for the sales department. In Oregon, there is no sales tax. This means that companies can reduce shipping costs as well as other costs. In addition, the crime rates are low compared to other states, which is why many Japanese companies have expanded their business over here. We're one of those companies. Although the number of private imports have increased over the past years, there are still very few online shopping sites that ship items directly to Japan. Items like cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and food products are particularly hard to handle as the laws vary by country, and most dealers don't deal with them. Positioned as an intermediary, our company steps in to provide a temporary storage solution while facilitating the shipment of these products to Japan, all while applying a reasonable handling fee. My task is to handle the documentation for the exports to Japan. I work in the office, but there's a warehouse not so far from here. Olivia's seat is next to mine. Her task is also to support Japanese customers.
Kazuki, what do you want for lunch?
It's still 10 a.m. What's with that grin?
Well, it's because I get to be with you all the time. It's like we're buddies.
It's sweet of you to say that. Around 3 months later, Olivia and I were summoned by the manager.
Kazuki, I think it's about time you got used to work here. Your English has become very fluent too.
Thank you. Olivia has really helped me settle in.
The Japanese are surely modest people. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. Kazuki and Olivia, you'll be doing sales from next month.
Sales? But why so sudden?
This is actually part of our plan for this fiscal year. We'll be expanding our customer base from individuals to corporates.
Seems like I was brought here to accomplish that plan. Did you know about this, Olivia? I headed home and asked Olivia if she knew about this. They seem to have given me a couple of months to adjust to the new environment.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I was so excited about getting a Japanese partner.
Hey.
Don't worry. I'm sure we can work it out together. We're the best buddies.
Time flew away, and the month changed. We started approaching new customers. Hello, I'm Kazuki Kohata. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Olivia.
We started off by making appointments to Japanese companies that were approachable. But things didn't proceed as easily as we expected. We could have guessed. Most companies that have expanded here already have their own established route.
Yeah, that's true. They can ship the goods themselves without temporarily stocking them in a warehouse.
In that case, should we start looking for companies that are considering exports in the future?
How about we beg them while performing traditional Japanese ritual suicide like harakiri?
I'm begging you to make a deal with us. Harakiri is not a tradition! How do you suppose me to react to this? I'll lose my life before starting a deal. Anyway, we must think of a successful sales technique. America is a country where results matter as well as effort. I can't keep failing forever.
Yep, I agree. Let's go home for tonight and discuss the matter while we make out on our bed.
Don't say that! It will cause a misunderstanding! Huh? A phone call? I pulled out my phone and frowned at the name.
Who is it? Your girlfriend in Japan? Who's Risa?
There's a 16-hour time lag between America and Japan, so it should be 9:30 in the morning over there. Risa and I have already parted ways. I have no intention of talking to her anymore. I said, and hung up the phone before she could utter any word.
That was quite harsh of you.
Well, it's too late now. She could call me in person. Wait, I think I have an idea. On the other side of the phone.
Damn it, he hung up!
But then, what will become of me?
Shut up and stop sounding pathetic. You brought it on yourself, so for God's sake, do something about it. You owe me one for making me call Kazuki.
Apparently, they're trying to make me cover up for a case Umaho screwed up after he had taken it over from me. 3 years have passed since I moved to America. Finally, I'm back in Japan. I miss everything. I couldn't help feeling a little emotional. It's amazing that I lived 3 years in a place so far away. Olivia was all in tears. I remembered saying goodbye to Olivia before boarding the plane.
Kazuki.
Was it something to cry all over? Olivia! I called her name and embraced her. It's alright, we can see each other again. Next time, I'll welcome you in Japan.
Yeah. I hope so. Thanks, Kazuki.
Now that I think of it, I've done something quite embarrassing. I'll be on work from March 1st, so for now, I guess I'll just pop in to say hello. So I headed to my former office. Hello everyone, it's been a while. How have all of you been doing?
Why, it's Mr. Kohata. How are you? When did you come back?
Just today. Didn't you get the HR notice?
No. It's still February, so maybe they'll announce it on March?
Maybe it was too early for me to pop in after all.
Huh? Kazuki?
Kohata, what are you doing here?
Risa and Maho, who seemed to have come back from outside, gazed at me surprisingly too. I'm back. I be relocated to work in this office from March. My ex-girlfriend and the guy who took her away. It's been 3 years, and I no longer feel any anger or anything, but...
Well, I wonder. You probably came back because you couldn't handle it anymore, right?
What a loser. Or did they kick you out because you were useless?
What? I had no idea what they were saying. Seems like they haven't changed at all in the last 3 years.
Stop being ridiculous.
The section chief approached him with anger.
Look at yourselves. Who's been continuously making mistakes without producing results?
But ma'am, that's the same with Kohata. He screwed up, right?
You idiot. He's promoted. From April, he's taking over my role as section chief here.
Huh?
Indeed, I was promoted and relocated to Japan to become the sales department's section chief. The criteria for promotion was being able to achieve results overseas just as effectively as in Japan.
Kohata proved to be highly capable in America. Despite being a part of the sales department in a trading company, you can't speak much English. And you're not good at your job either. You don't try to improve or grow. Frankly speaking, you guys are dead weight. Don't lump in Kohata with you.
She snapped, her voice echoing throughout the office. It seems like the two of them have quite a low performance at work. For the last 2.5 years, Olivia and I visited various clients with a certain proposal. First, I would like to prioritize acquiring new contracts. Our target will be individuals within the companies. True, exporting from America to Japan can be very costly. Even sending a small item can be very expensive. Therefore, the basic approach to reduce shipping costs is to consolidate shipments. However, delays and omissions do naturally occur. To avoid delays, you can use the air freight. But if you want to keep the costs down, sea freight would be a better option, although it is time consuming. There must be some urgent deliveries too. So what we did was to put all extra shipments together and charged less than the regular rates including handling fees. I'm surprised that quite a few companies were looking forward to this service.
And just as we hoped, we've seen an increase in requests from individuals from our contracted companies.
We've made the base now, so now we have to think about how to further expand the business. That's how we managed to increase the number of corporate deals.
Does that mean he's gonna be my boss?
Umaho started trembling. It's understandable. It should be tough to work under someone who you've been looking down on. I am, and don't point your finger at me.
Heh, well, I'm making money on my side job, so I earn more than you.
Seeing there was nothing he could compare against me, Umaho tried to one-up me. Around that time in America's office.
Kazuki, I'm going! Remember, we were always buddies.
With that, Olivia Medford cheerfully left the office with tears in her eyes. March 1st came soon enough. Please allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Kazuki Kohata. Until last month, I worked in America's branch, and as of today, I'm working in this office again. I'm taking over the role of section chief from April. Although I'm still new to this, I'll do my best. I made my speech in the morning assembly. Most of the faces were familiar, but there were few that I hadn't met before.
Try to speak more confidently in front of your subordinates.
My boss reproached me afterwards. I guess there's a lot to learn as a leader.
I will be taking on the role of manager, but no worries, it doesn't change who I am. Your direct supervisor will be Section Chief Kohata. He's a capable man, so do not hesitate to consult with him.
Manager!
The newly transferred members will also arrive in the evening. I'll introduce them to you when they come.
After the assembly, I headed to my new section chief desk. The manager handed over the task to me.
Now that you bear some responsibility, you need to be able to analyze these figures as well. First, you must be aware that you are one step closer to the management. I have my work to deal with, so I'll brief you though. Be prepared.
She's strict. Management is a tough job, huh? She finally released me in the evening, but I still had tons of email to check and miscellaneous tasks to do. I kinda miss my life in America. I can't believe I was missing my days in America. Olivia and I had such a fun time thinking of new sales strategies back then. I sunk back into my memories when someone came towards me.
Kazuya! I want to get back together with you.
And there came Risa Ayabe charging at me. She pushed me back against the wall. What the hell are you saying? You're the one who dumped me and chose to be with Umaho.
I'll break up with him. He's so lame. His performance is so low because he never learns. But you, on the other hand, are already a section chief. You've got a bright future ahead of you. Will you let me be part of your future as your girlfriend? Hey, Kazuki! There you are. I'm finally done with today's training and stuff.
Whoa, Olivia! How many times do I have to tell you not to stick to me at work?
You're my buddy and partner and fiancé. There's absolutely no reason for me to hold back.
Olivia sweetly rubs her head against me like a cat.
Kazuki? Who is that foreigner?
Didn't you hear what she just said? She's my lover and fiancé.
Nice to meet you. I'm Olivia Medford. I've been transferred to Japan from America. Kazuki is such a nice guy. My dream to come to Japan and make a Japanese boyfriend all came true when Kazuki appeared in front of me.
Risa made an awkward noise and fell down on her knees.
Hey Risa, I have no idea what's going on, but don't make him depress you.
Jeez, now it's Umaho. Guys, please don't mess around with me anymore.
Risa, don't worry. We're gaining so much profit with importing and reselling overseas cosmetics. I'm much suitable for you.
Don't you know? It's illegal to resell imported cosmetics in Japan.
Huh?
As their supervisor, I was in a position to report this to the management. Yota Umaho and Risa Ayabe were immediately summoned to the president's office. What a shame to have our employees involved in illegal trading activities.
We didn't know. Believe us.
Stop making excuses. It is explained in the training program. Importing cosmetics and other products for personal use is allowed, but transferring them to other people violates the pharmaceutical affairs law. And of course, reselling those products is a crime. On this day, both of them were immediately handed down a disciplinary dismissal. And around the same time, one of my subordinates took up their new post.
Hello, I'm Olivia Medford. It was my dream to work in Japan. Olivia, your Japanese is fluent already. Thank you. I studied by myself and also from Kazuki. I'm still inexperienced, but I will do my best.
After that, Umaho and Risa were arrested for violating the pharmaceutical affairs law.
Don't just arrest me. Go on and arrest everyone reselling goods on the flea market website.
Yota lured me into helping him. I wasn't involved.
Seems like they were making all sorts of stories, and the police later came to briefly interview me as well. And as for us, we were the same as usual. Sorry, Olivia. Could you take care of the call from this native English speaker? It's still a bit challenging for me.
Sure.
I was the boss, and Olivia worked for me, but we filled in for each other when we needed it.
Those two are such good partners. I envy them.
And we were also engaged. This time, I took care of Olivia at my place. What's for dinner today?
A clubhouse sandwich. I just had the sudden impulse to have one. Here's yours.
Thanks. We were getting along happily as always. My name's Yuto Takizawa. I'm a sales rep for a beverage company in Japan. I'm 31 and sell to various vendors to promote our products. My company is one of the largest beverage companies in Japan in terms of sales. and it has been one of the top performing companies in the country for almost 10 years since I joined the company. And that's it for the paperwork. Thank you for your continued support. Actually, there's a new product that we have just released. Oh, a new product? The domestic market is shrinking due to the declining birth rate and aging population, but we're still doing well. We'll take care of the electricity bill for the vending machines, and we can also handle electronic payment.
I see. Well then, I think I'll switch to your vending machine as a trial.
There's a lot of competition out there, and it's my job to differentiate our company from the competition and increase sales. Most of the work was going well, but it was not all smooth sailing.
Takizawa-san, may I have a word? I'd like to talk to you about the new graduate.
What's wrong? Is there some kind of problem?
There's a lot of problems. He dozes off during work, and when I try to warn him, he just becomes sulky.
Okay, I get it. I'll tell him later too.
Please do.
Ichijo-kun, do you have a minute?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Were you playing Minesweeper just now by any chance?
No, not at all.
His name is Kenta Ichijo. He's a newcomer who joined our company this year. For various reasons, he has been difficult to instruct. I couldn't stand the sight of him, so I decided to call him into the conference room. Look, I don't mind if you make a mistake at work or something, but could you be a little more serious?
What? Do you mean to say that I'm not doing my best?
Then, let me ask you, how many clients did you visit in the morning?
Let's see. 2.
In the beginning, you can't get a contract unless you make at least 30 rounds a day, okay?
I wasn't feeling well today, but you're forcing me to work?
In the first place, in our company, for new employees, it is customary to do things like restocking vending machines while also making new sales calls. But for some reason, he's not even doing that. He's not able to report, communicate, consult, or even manage progress properly, which is necessary for the job. The deadline's today, though.
Are you saying I'm useless?
And that's when it happened.
Hey, Takizawa-kun. I'm sorry to interrupt, but could you come this way?
Chief, how can I help you?
I'm sure you know, but he's related to the president. Don't be too strict with him.
Actually, Ichijo is a relative of the president, which makes him difficult to deal with.
Ostensibly, he's a new graduate hire, but he really just got in by nepotism.
But, Chief, if he's that lax, it's gonna affect the motivation of everyone around him.
I understand how you feel, but the president, I don't want to make a big fuss out of it.
Yes, the most troublesome person in this matter is the president. Our president, Nobuhiro Saeki, is the second-generation president who succeeded the founder. He's a man of very strong leadership. Let me be honest, he's selfish.
It's not anymore, but this company was originally a family business, so every once in a while, someone like Ichijo comes in.
Are we done talking? I have something to do, so can I go back?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ichijo-kun. That's alright.
Well then, I'm going now.
That attitude, he hasn't shown any remorse for anything. Thus, I had to go back to my work, irritated. Then one day, a few days later, while I was having a meeting with the section chief, a phone rings.
Excuse me, it's a phone call. Hello, it's me. Huh? Takizawa? Yes, I understand. I'll send him right away.
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's a direct call from the president. I was told to send you to the president's office now.
Roger that. I'll go. Excuse me, you wanted to see me, Mr. President? I knock on the door and enter, and there's the president sitting in his chair.
Hello, I have a question I would like to ask you. Can you give me a moment?
Yes, it's alright. How can I help you?
Well, I've heard some rumors about you. I've heard that you've been harassing another employee.
What? Me? I don't think so. I can't hide my confusion at something I have absolutely no recollection of.
According to what I heard, you imposed excessive quotas on employees who were not feeling well and have forced them to make sales calls.
I see. You mean Ichijo. The story is very exaggerated, but there's no doubt about it. He must have told the president about what I warned him about.
Oh, if you admit it, then this is true, isn't it?
With all due respect, sir, that's a misunderstanding. I have indeed warned him to do his job, but he was never in poor physical condition to begin with.
One can self-report on their physical condition. Why is it that you did not believe him?
He was playing games on the company's computer that day, and I thought it was obvious that he was lying from how he has been.
I see. You're gonna deny it, huh?
Then, after a moment of silence, the president said this.
The decision has been made to relegate you. I don't want you to get the wrong idea just because you have a somewhat good sales record. I'll be very strict in my punishment. Listen up. Products don't sell because you're good at what you do. Sales go up because the product is good. Keep that in mind.
I was beyond angry and dismayed at his words. Well then, I see. Then I guess I'll quit.
What? I didn't tell you to quit, did I?
It seems that there's no future for this company. Well then.
What do you mean, Takizawa? Hey, wait! I'm not done talking.
I left the room without looking back. And the next day, I submitted my resignation letter, took a 2-week paid vacation, and quit the job. After that, I was looking for a new job for a while, and I was able to get it with ease. The salary was a little lower than at my old company, but the environment was still much better.
Takizawa-san, I look forward to working with you from now on.
The new company is a health beverage startup, with a young average age. The president herself is still in her 30s. The entire office was full of vitality. My name is Yuto Takizawa. I look forward to working with you. The products we handle here are mainly organic drinks made from naturally derived ingredients. They're good products, but they're not well known and have not penetrated the market.
No matter how great the product is, if the customers don't know about it, it's meaningless.
I see. And that's why you invited me to join the company as a sales rep.
It is as you say, Takizawa-san's experience, knowledge, and sales ability. That's what our company needs. We are still a small startup. Please lend us your strength.
Of course, that's why I came here. Thus began my new challenge. At first, I was groping my way around, but I soon got the hang of it. The basics of sales is the same anywhere I work. Takizawa-san, I heard you quit your previous company. Yes, I did. Well, there were a lot of things that happened. I now handle health drinks for this company. Oh, I see. Well, if it's you who brought it, it must be a good product. Yes, please consider buying them. What makes me happy is that I can do things at my own discretion. I was not allowed to do that at my previous company, but here, I am trusted.
Wow! It's really smooth and the package is stylish.
Yes, it is. After having you, the influencer, clearly state that this is a corporate project, if you could introduce this to your followers, we would be very grateful. I took one contract after another. One day, a while later, I was having a drink with a former colleague at a pub after work.
Listen, Takizawa-san, the other day that asshole Ichido ditched an appointment with the clients.
Whoa, I can just picture the catastrophe that followed. Apparently, Ichido is causing unimaginable damage to the company. It seems some of their clients are starting to end their contracts. And the president doesn't say anything about it?
Looking at the way Ichido is right now, it doesn't seem like he's said much. Since you quit, more and more people are quitting. Maybe it's time for me to move on too.
Since I quit?
No wonder, right? How much do you think your negotiation skills and product knowledge were an asset to the company? You quit because that idiot president underestimated your skills, and that's doing a lot of damage.
I see. I'm kinda sorry. I just suddenly quit and caused you a lot of trouble.
Huh? It's not you who's at fault. But you're going to keep my company today, okay?
After that, I listened to her complaints and stayed with her until morning. But the story didn't end there. It happened a few days later during my lunch break. I got a call from an unknown number on my private phone. Hello?
Oh, is that you, Takizawa-kun? It's me, Nobuhiro Saeki.
President Sayaki? How can I help you?
Actually, I have something I need to talk to you about. Is this a good time?
Afterwards, we decided to talk at a restaurant near my current company. When I headed there, Ichijo was there too, looking sulky for some reason. And as soon as I took my seat, the president said,
Please, come back! Please!
He bowed his head toward me. Ichijo, perhaps not expecting this, was standing next to him, staring in shock.
To tell you the truth, we've been having a lot of trouble since you quit. Even our clients have been refusing to do business with us if you're not in charge.
So, why is he here too?
I've been thinking about it since then, and I think the main reason you quit was Ichijo.
But that's not the only reason.
So I thought I would have him apologize to you, ease your mind, and then ask you to come back. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Of course, if you come back, I'm prepared to treat you better than before.
I sigh in my heart as I look at Ichijo. I'm sorry, but I must decline.
What? You mean you're gonna refuse? Wait a minute, Takizawa. Why are you refusing? You don't get a chance like this very often.
Well, apologizing is not solving the root cause, and it's meaningless to apologize just on the surface.
But please, it's true that this guy's attitude is rude, but I'll take responsibility for it and change him.
Even if you personally warned him, he probably won't change. Besides, I've already found what I want to do at my current workplace. I want to decide for myself where I want to wield my power.
Wait, I'm asking you this much, and you're refusing?
Yes, I am. Therefore, I am sorry, but I cannot accept your offer. As soon as I said that, President Saiki finally stood up with a bloodthirsty look on his face.
You, do you understand your position? Yeah, that's too much, you know?
That's your true nature after all, isn't it? You pretend to apologize, but you think you're in a superior position.
Isn't that true? Your startup is just tiny. If we put just a little pressure on the distribution network, it will instantly put you out of business, you know?
President Saeki and Ichijo look proud of themselves as they say this, but here comes an unexpected person.
That's enough. If you mess with my subordinate anymore, we will take action.
What? Who the heck are you?
My name is Akizuki, and I am the president of the company he works at. Pleased to meet you.
Just in case something like this might happen, I had informed her of the location.
Heh, what's a mere startup president gonna do?
As Saeki says that, President Akizuki smiles wryly.
Oh my, you're as blustery as people say. But are you sure to have such an attitude towards me?
Don't tell me you're trying to intimidate me. That's cute.
I see. It seems you people really don't understand the situation you're in.
President Akizuki then took out a business card from her bag and put it on the table.
This is a business card for the fund that I managed separately from the startup. President Saeki, don't you recognize it?
The Akizuki Fund? Wait a minute. It's that fund on our shareholders list.
It seems that you know. Actually, I'm buying up shares of your company.
Wait, what in the world does that mean?
I understand how you feel. I have worked in investment banks and venture capitals in the past. I'm using that experience and network to set up my own business. And at the same time, I am also engaged in investment activities through the fund.
She continues to explain, but the guys are speechless with surprise. No matter how many times I hear this, she really does business on a grand scale.
Currently, I would say that our share is something like 20%. Mr. President, substantial control is still possible, you know.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
Oh no. However, if you intend to mess with my people, it will be difficult for us to continue our good relationship in the future.
As President Akizuki said that, Saiki's expression quickly turned pale.
President Saeki, if you don't mind, Let's have a long talk about your company's management policy next time. And you're Ichido-san, was it?
Turning to Ichijo this time, President Akizuki gave him an ice-cold smile.
I now know your face too. Okay. Even if you get a job easily thanks to someone else, it doesn't mean you'll have an easy life. You get that, young boy?
Anyway, I'll leave you guys for today. Let's go, Ichijo. Quick! Wait, I feel so weak.
Then he hurriedly paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant, dragging Ichijo with him.
Whew! I wondered what would happen, but I managed.
Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I was saved.
You have to scold people like that properly. Especially a dead serious person like you need to learn to do that.
You're right. Still, it was really amazing that you didn't even take a step back against Saeki.
Is that so? Well, in a world where big money moves, there are a lot of people like that.
Thus, thanks to the president, I overcame my troubles and returned safely to the office. After that, I continued to improve my performance, and with the recommendation of President Akizuki, I was appointed as a sales manager. Things were going well, but at the same time, people around me started to ask me questions.
Hey, Takizawa-san, are you dating the president?
What? No. Why do you say that?
Because the president seems very happy when she's with you, and you guys seem to get along well, so I thought maybe that was the case.
No, I don't think so. I'm not good enough for her anyway. Even though such rumors have started to circulate, President Akizuki is still treating me the same.
Wait a sec. Let's go to dinner with me now.
Dinner? Could that be?
What is it? I just want to talk about our new project, so let's go.
Of course that's what you want. I'll go with you then.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you disappointed or something?
No, it's nothing.
You are a guy too, after all, hey? It's written all over your face, you know?
And just like that, we were gradually getting to know each other day by day. By the way, Saeki was later held responsible for the company's poor performance and was voted out of his position at the shareholders meeting.
President Saeki, I demand your dismissal by a handsome majority.
I lost against this little girl.
With this, the remaining vestiges of family business have disappeared. I hope this company will gradually get better. And as for Ichijo, his position has suddenly changed with the disappearance of Saeki.
I can't find a new job at all. I never thought I would become jobless.
It seems he lost his place in the company and was immediately fired by his new boss. When he tried to take the easy way out without making any effort, that's what you get.